and welcome to the Spotlight with Sarah. We are live at the Dominion Country Club Golf Course on a beautiful Friday afternoon in San Antonio. It is sunny and 75 out here, and we are out here today because we are bringing you the story of a really great organization, a local organization that does some tremendous things for children with heart defects, children who need heart surgery and who are from parts of the world where there is not the health care available to them. So folks in San Antonio come together, folks in South Texas, to raise money for these children. And in the past, they would bring them to the United States to get their surgeries done. But this year in 2020, because of COVID, they've had to pivot. And so what they're doing is they're still raising money for these children all over the world and sending them to countries closer to them so that they can get their heart surgeries done and they can live a more normal life. And that is what the Heart Gift Foundation is all about. And that's why we're out here today, to raise awareness about what they're doing and to help them raise money, because that's what all of these golfers out here are doing. They're all spread out, so you may not see too many behind me, but let me bring in one of the golfers and one of the contributors who has been a wonderful donor to this cause. This is Mr. Ed Banos, and he is the COO of, you want to come on in here, Mr. Banos, COO of UT Health. And UT Health has been a great steward helping Heart Gift Foundation for many years.
Yeah, and for University Health System here, and we have donated the operating room time and the commitment of the organization to help these children in need. It's just been a wonderful service that we've been able to provide going forward, and we know that it makes a difference, and every surgery that we can do just helps everyone around and helps the program, the physicians at UT and the health system. It's just been a pleasure for us to be to help out.
Can you take us through what it's like to help? How many children go through the hospital or have been through the hospital this year, and how much does it cost?
Well, you know, the surgeries are significant, and the amount of surgeries, many times they're in the hospital for multiple days, multiple surgeries, hundreds of thousands of dollars of care is given. And you know, the important part is that we're changing people's lives, and the impact that it has to make it so that there's the kids that can land in the country, get the services, then go back, and the commitment of the physicians, the nurses, everyone. It's just a pleasure for us to help provide the service for them.
So thank you so much, Mr. Banos, for what University Health System does for the children.
Thank you so much. It's my pleasure.
And have fun out there today.
Thank you.
Right. Just one of the many great companies, individuals, organizations that give to the Heart Gift Foundation and what Heart Gift is doing. We have a lot of great donors that are here today. Let's bring in Mr. Jimmy Ellis. He is part of the Circle of Care Foundation. Mr. Ellis, come on over here. Now, you are on the board of Heart Gift. You are part of the Circle of Care is your foundation. You guys help children in need, but you've chosen Heart Gift as one of them. Why?
Well, Circle of Care treats about 4,000 kids a week throughout Texas. And so we're a kid-centric business. And so we have chosen charities that are also kid-centric, and Heart Gift is an amazing charity in the way that it facilitates transplants for children who would never have the opportunity. So it became immediately something that we wanted to support. Really, Heart Gift and Hope Hits Harder, all about the children. And so we support those two charities most heavily, and just are very happy with what we've seen. And now I'm on the board of Heart Gift.
That's wonderful. And you give a lot of your time. I know I hear meetings between you and the board and my husband, who's also on the board, and you're always busy and planning for things. Actually, you created the t-shirts for it too this year.
Yeah. I try and help out with the golf tournament every year, but we have several events. And even during COVID, we're doing an excellent job. We did an excellent job at our skeet shoot event of a month and a half ago of raising money during COVID. So I'm really pleased with the support we're getting during this difficult time.
You've got some great sponsors.
Very great sponsors. Yeah, Circle of Care is a sponsor. Mark Motors is always right there. M&M Contracting. We get the same people year in and year out, and we're very appreciative.
All right. Thank you very much, Jimmy. And I'll let you go and tee off because they're ready to get started with the tournament. Have fun out there.
Thank you so much, Sarah. Take care.
All right. So a lot going on out here for the Heart Gift Foundation. We want to tell you a little bit more about what they are and what they do. So let's roll this video that we've prepared from Heart Gift so that we a little about this organization.
For 20 years, HeartGift has been bringing children with congenital heart defects to the United States for life-saving heart surgery. The children we serve have no access to care and will not survive without surgery. Just one surgery can save their life. Through partnerships with children's hospitals and medical partners who generously donate their time and services, and numerous volunteers and donors, children arrive in the United States very ill and leave happy and healthy with fully functioning hearts. Every surgery is 100% free to the child and their family. In 20 years, nearly 500 children have been helped. 500 children who now live without chronic illness. 500 children who are now not limited by a heart defect, but instead can grow up to be whatever they want to be. In early 2020, the world paused as we learned of the pandemic that would change the way HeartGift delivered care for those vulnerable children. HeartGift did not pause. Through our strong relationships around the globe, HeartGift found a way to continue to bridge the gap of inequality in access to care. Congenital heart defects have not gone away. We must honor the commitment we've made to these children. Children around the world will continue to receive life-saving heart surgeries. HeartGift has partnered with organizations that offer amazing surgical outcomes in India and Kenya to deliver free surgery to an additional 50 children in 2020, and even more in the coming years. Work continues to build a sustainable model to help as many children as possible by delivering care in the United States and around the world. Our mission will not be accomplished until every child born with a congenital heart defect has access to the surgery they need.
The mission of HeartGift is truly a heartwarming one, as you saw in that video, but all of their work would not be possible without the help of volunteers, of sponsors, and medical staff, surgeons that donate their time to do the surgeries for these young children. One of the surgeons happens to be my husband, Dr. John Calhoun, pediatric heart surgeon at University Health System, and you've done it for a long time.
I've done it for a long time. Hey, babe, nice to see you. Thanks for coming out. Thanks everybody for tuning in to HeartGift. As a result of the work of the team, we've done over 500 kids and some 65 here in San Antonio over the last 10 years. COVID's been really difficult, and there are a lot of kids out there that need care, and we're hoping to get this behind us and get ramped up even more again. But today it's about the kids. It's about trying to help them get better and raise some money. Have a nice time. What a beautiful day the Lord's given us, and what a beautiful gift the Lord's given us to be able to help the hearts of kids around the world. So thank you very much. Thank you, baby. Love you.
Now you donate your time, and there's no charge for these children.
I donate my time and your money, we have a great time doing this, and we have a great team. You're going to hear from Christy and Irene, both leadership and HeartGift. And our whole team's out here today, the nurses, the operating room nurses, the anesthesiologists, the critical care doctors, everybody. So everybody donates their time, and the University Health System donates its time and effort. It's a great program, and thank you.
All right, thank you, and go have fun out there, raise some money, and thank you for all the work you do.
Love you, babe.
Okay, love you too. All right, thanks. Well, a lot of great things happening out here, and as we mentioned, none of this would be possible without volunteers, without the organizations and the companies that donate their time. So we talked to Jimmy Ellis earlier, and he is with the Circle of Care Foundation. So let's roll a video to learn a little bit more about what the Circle of Care Foundation is about, and you'll see why they've really found it in their heart to come out here and be part of HeartGift.
It was really scary because they tell you the things in the hospital, but it's not until you get home and realize just how different they are compared to my first child who was born normally. So it was just a huge difference from a normal age child then whenever they come home. So it's kind of scary whenever you get home and you notice that you don't have all the nurses there helping you anymore. And then since it's twins, like it was overwhelming thinking that I was responsible for these two babies to make sure that they were okay, and that just to make sure that they were healthy and that they could continue to develop. But it was really scary. Yeah, actually it was whenever my son Eli, whenever he rolled over for the first time, that's when I realized that the therapy really was working, and that it was, I mean, I knew at that point that it was going to be okay. It was a lot easier than I thought it would be. just whenever because they come to my house, they work with them for an hour, and I have a boy and a girl, and the physical therapist comes and the occupational therapist come at the same time, and then they switch off on them. It was a lot easier for me that way. I could get some stuff done that I needed to, and they had both babies, and just how they would work with them and how the babies get excited to see them once they start recognizing them. And it was really nice just having them come over to the home, and I didn't have to take them anywhere, and just the relationship that they build on their own with them was really comforting. I knew that I could walk out of the room and I wouldn't have to worry about what they were doing with them. I mean, we as parents want to think that we can do everything on our own, but we really can't. I mean, we're not trained professionals that know what to do, you know. They know what they're doing, and it's just the results you get it's amazing how he did. He started walking further in just an hour. And if you get that help for them, they'll do it faster than they would just on your own. Just a group of people that are just trying to help you with your children to make sure they can have the best life and a healthy life, and to make sure that they can just live normally into their potential.
It's all about the volunteers coming together to help make it happen and help get children healthier all across the world. That's what the Heart Gift Foundation is about. I have Christy Casey Moore with me here today. She is the director of the Heart Gift Foundation, and you couldn't do it without the help of all of your sponsors and your volunteers.
Absolutely. We have numerous sponsors out here today, and numerous volunteers, some volunteers that have been helping Heart Gift San Antonio for 10 plus years, out here all making it happen today. Absolutely. We're also, this event's been going on for about 10 years, and it's more of a golf event than it is a golf tournament. However, they have put a little bit of contest into each hole. It's a 9-hole event. I know some of the guys I've seen so far this afternoon are very competitive, but also purchasing their mulligans just in case. So we're really looking forward to, after they're done, come back over and have a little bit of a celebration and talk a little bit more about Heart Gift and why we're here today.
Is there a raffle or prizes?
There is. We have raffles, and we have a wine raffle, and then we also have a handful of golfing type prizes.
Now, people can get involved and can donate if they want to.
Yes, absolutely. So this is a fundraiser for Heart Gift San Antonio. And as you said earlier, one of the things that we do is we help children that have congenital heart defects, bring them here to the United States, or because of COVID, we are helping them and a little bit closer to home get the care that they need to help fix their heart defects. And so in order to do that, it is necessary for us to do fundraising. And so that is what today is about. So we can fundraise here online or here today, or you can just make a straight donation at heartgift.org to the event as well.
Now, a lot of people might say, well, there's a lot of children in need in the States. Why do we go outside of the state?
Absolutely. So the main reason why is the children within the United States have access to the care that they need. Children from other countries, they most likely do not have access to the care. And those are the children that we bring here, or the children that we help. It is truly the poorest of the poor children. Some of this, I mean, I could tell you 1,000 stories, but a lot of these children that we help, like some of the children from Uganda, are from very rural villages in Africa or in Kenya. And just affording a trip to get into, Tanzania or Tenwick or wherever it is a lot of money for them. So believe it or not, it's actually easier and more cost effective to bring them here to the United States to help them get their heart surgeries.
Now, these are countries, talk about the countries where we bring these children.
So all over the world. So we help children from the Philippines, from Kosovo, from Honduras, from all different places in Africa, Mongolia, oh heavens, Kiribati Islands. That was a crazy situation. We had 5 people at once come in from the Kiribati Islands. I'm trying to think.
What's the next step for Heart Gift? What is the you're trying to expand into other parts of the state? Or you
So yes, is the answer to that. We are always looking for ways to expand our mission, and whether that is here in the United States or outside of the United States. One of the things that we've recently done about 3 years ago was we support a medical mission team going into Bolivia, and they go once a year during Labor Day. They're able to be there for about 10 days and help provide surgery to about anywhere between 21 and 23 children, and so that's one of the ways that we have expanded our mission, but absolutely always looking for opportunities here in the United States, whether that is building our current programs that we have at our medical partner hospitals, or even maybe finding a new medical partner in a new city or a new state. But we have to have the volunteers to do it. The volunteers are the ones that help us with those connections and get those children here, and they're host families, and they host the children and the parent that stays. So our volunteers are very important to us as well.
Thank you very much, Christy, for what you're doing. It's this great work by the Heart Gift Foundation, and it's really touching when you get to meet these children. And usually out here at the golf tournament, the children are here, children who are going to have their surgery or just recovering or from surgery, and we usually get to see them and meet them and talk to their parents. But this year's a little bit different. They're keeping the kids closer to their home countries, so we didn't bring them to the United States this year. Otherwise they would be out here. But that's why we put together this video of a patient recently. His name is Purity, and we want you to hear his story because it will really touch your heart.
Do you know why you've come all of this way, so far away from home? Why?
I feel in the heart.
Right? That there's a problem with your heart that you were born with, right, as a baby. I know that we will be able to help you and make your heart stronger, and you'll be able to run and play and have excellent energy when you go home.
Purity is 9. He can't walk, he can't run, he's always tired. At times he will just collapse. At times he mock us. At times he mock Purity. At times when I pass, people will just look at him and say, this one will not survive it. I will be crying. I will just call God, come and help me.
So God has given me the joy of my soul. He has given me the joy of my soul.
I'm going home happy because when we were coming to this side, my son was sick. He was weak, but now I'm going home happy because my son is strong and okay.
I feel better. I can breathe. And I'm strong. Thank you for helping me do my art. Now I'm okay. I'm strong. I can do anything.
In the last 18 years, Heart Gift has grown from 4 surgeries in a 2-week period to now we will have helped 400 children from 34 different countries. Heart Gift is here to save lives. It's a good thing what we're doing, and they should definitely be a part of it.
Did you love seeing Purity's mother running with him? That was so emotional.
So it's funny, when Purity left, one of the things that he told us was that all he wanted to do was just to be able to go back home and run and play basketball with his brother. And our recent update, not only is he running and playing basketball with his brother, but he's also able to go to school. So a lot of times we get children, when we see them, they're so sick that they're not attending school. And so for something that we take for granted of putting our children in school, for children with a CHD, going to school is something that is really important to them. And so our recent update from Purity and his mother was that he's back in school. So we're very happy to hear that.
So CHD is congenital heart defect.
Yes, thank you.
I hear that sometimes, so I kind of know that. But for folks that are watching and maybe wondering, what's a CHD? Okay. Yeah, so it's wonderful to hear that he's doing so well.
Yes, he is growing. Also, a lot of times when we see children, when they get here, they're also really small. And so it, again, sounds a little crazy, but we also like to see the after pictures when they're home for a little bit because they immediately start gaining weight. So I know he's getting big, he's gaining weight, he's going back to school. His mother is also able to go back to work, which is another thing that happens is these parents or aunt, uncle, grandmother, whoever it is, stays home with these children that are sick and they're not able to go to work. So for us, a success story is they're home, they're well, they're running, they're playing, they're in school, and the parent is also able to go to work because that gives them the ability to help provide for their family.
That's wonderful. Now tell us, Heart Gift is currently raising money for how many children, and what are y'all expecting for this year? Are they going to come to the United States? Or are they going to stay closer to their home countries?
Yep. So as you said a few minutes ago about the pivot, we had to pivot a little bit because of COVID. And so we're actually shooting to help 60 children outside the U.S. this year. At the beginning of the year, from January to March, we had already helped 8 children here in the United States. And then sort of March, everything came to a halt. So 60 children for out of country for this year. We have 2 more that are approved and ready to be able to come to the United States here in the next 30 days or so, which is great because that means we get to start having kids back to the United States. And then going into 2021, we'll probably still do a little bit of a hybrid, just depending on how and where we can get these children to come in and where they can be approved to come in because they have to go through the approval process to get to the United States. But we'll also still continue to help children outside the United States in 2021.
So great work that you all are doing. Thank you for being in charge of Heart Gift and organizing all of this. And for all of your staff that also works really hard to put it all together. So we are happy to be out here to highlight what the program is about and, wish you lots of luck in helping the rest of these kiddos who need it from all around the world.
Thank you so much for being here. We appreciate it.
And for all of you who want to know more about Heart Gift, want to find out how you can get involved or how you can donate, their website is heartgift.org. And if you want to donate, So that's where you can find out more information about this really great organization. And we are out here having a wonderful time with the golf tournament /event with raffle prizes and all sorts of things, raising money for a really great organization. So thank you for tuning in to the Spotlight with Sarah. We will be bringing you more great shows highlighting some great companies and organizations here in San Antonio and the South Texas area. So stay tuned for more, and thank you for watching. We'll see you soon.
Thank you so much, Heart Gift. We love you so much, and God bless you. Take care. Hi. My name is Azista. I am the new horse. Thank you for this. Sanya, love you.
Thank you so much, Heart Gift, for helping us.
Thank you so much, Aggie, for helping